Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming out here this evening. I'm stoked to be here. In a world where it's all about what you have, not who you are, it doesn't count anymore. So look at the world and you feel like it's fading, because no one has time for life. But oh, you figure it out. Just look all around you. You don't need no doubt. So life's what you need. If you don't believe me, look in the eyes of a baby. Ooh, yeah. Eyes of a child. Sometimes I feel I'll never get through it. La, 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 la. Sometimes I feel it's all in my mind. Sometimes it's just a moment where it all will disappear. But paradise is more than just a place. So wait on this moment. Wait on this day too. Be yours, be yours, be yours, be yours. In today's day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for choosing to spend your evening with me. I'm really honored. Thank you. You guys want to hear a new song? Yeah? This one's called Fell Out, and I wrote it. It's really about, everybody talks about when you first fall in love with someone, and a lot of people talk about breakup songs, but we always skip over all the middle of a relationship, and I think that's where all the work takes place. Am I right? And this song is about the constant reoccurring answer that a lot of us don't listen to in a relationship, and that's communication. If we just listen to each other, and that's kind of what this song's about. She fusses with her hair, looking for her keys, headed to the door now. You wonder what's on her mind, but never thought to ask her before you ran out of time. Used to look each other deep in the eyes and ask, is everything alright? But life sped up, work slowed down, attention rose, and nothing feels like home once you fall out of love. Oh, so don't you fall out of love. And he cries alone to look stronger in her eyes, but she only wished a tear would fall so she could get a glimpse inside of his old heart, his big dreams. I know he looks good in a suit and tie, but there's a child crying out inside. But life sped up, work slowed down, attention rose, and nothing feels like home once you fall out of love. Don't you fall out of love. No. So don't you fall out of love. Don't you fall out of love. Don't give up on us. Don't give up on us. So don't give up on us. Don't give up on us. So don't give up on us. Don't give up on us. Don't give up on us. You guys want to help me out tonight? Come on. So don't give up on us. 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 And don't you fall out of love. Don't you fall out of love. Oh. So don't you fall out of love. Don't you fall out of love. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you guys so much, man. I was sitting home writing that song, and my wife was helping me out with it because we're coming up on 12 years of marriage. Thank you guys so much. And it's really funny, man, what you learn. You always learn something new about each other every year, right? And I don't know, I kept learning each year. I just kept being reminded of how patient my wife has been with me. And the crazy thing is, I got a friend of mine, Mr. Noah Simpson. He's a great trumpet player and a good friend. He lives out in Portland, Oregon. And for my birthday and for Father's Day, whenever he'd come over, he would bring me flowers. And I was like, oh, dude, I love flowers. And the first time he did it, he came in, he told me something that I didn't know. He said, historically, guys only get flowers twice in life, really only once. He said, once when you graduate, the other one when you die. And he said, I don't know if that counts. He said, so I'm flipping that on its head. And I was like, man, I love flowers. So it's really just about learning how to communicate our feelings. And sometimes in a relationship, us guys don't want to cry in front of our wife because we want to act tough. But sometimes she needs to know what's going on inside. And it took me pretty much 12 years of marriage to start to wrap my head around that. This next song is called Loving You. And it's a soul song. The song started out as a joke I was making with a friend, and it was I said, it doesn't matter who you are in this world, there's somebody somewhere who doesn't like you for whatever reason they can come up with. It just, and my challenge to you when you come across those people, you know what it is? Love them. It's the most powerful force on earth. Am I right? Some days it's harder than others. Y'all were kind of quiet, man. A couple of y'all were like, you know, I give them a little something before I show them any love. But love is the most powerful thing on earth, man. So it goes like this. I ain't never understood you, so let's sit down and have a cup of tea. Folks, I guess just don't agree. Still, I'm guilty of loving you. Quit going on about what you hating other people. Look at yourself before you throw more salt in that ice. Judging on people for a thing that can't change, we ain't helping. See the life with open eyes. I ain't never got to know you. How about you show me your point of view? We know life is complicated, but we started with me and you. Oh, me and you. Hey, baby. Me and you. Oh, I said, hey now. Me and you. Hey now. Me and you. All the steps I wanna take here, trying to see where the love would die. Everybody got a problem that you're trying to really hide inside. But quit going on about what you hating other people. Look at yourself before we throw more salt in their eyes. See, we're touching on people for a thing that can't change, ain't helping. See the light with open eyes, with your heart up to the sky, love. To the sky. So let it go. Let it go. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Woo. Oh man, anybody here like funky music? Yeah? All right, we're gonna jump into a song here that's called Be Yourself. This song is a lot of fun, and as you can see, all my bandmates up here ready to have a good time. So, funny thing about this song is usually I've got a bassist and a drummer on here. In the bass player's part, it's something like this. And the drummer's doing some fun stuff that goes like And the guitar part is actually quite simple. It's 3 chords. Some of you guys seen the video I put online or something. Yeah, it's 3 chords. It's this one, and and then occasionally I'll go to this one. And when I play solo, I put all three of those things together for you. So that's what I'm going to do for you tonight. Every time I keep looking all around, I'm trying to see where I belong. All the people keep talking about the change, but never know where we're running from. But I keep asking Jesus, what I gotta prove. God made you perfect, babe. Why can't you see? You gotta. Yourself. All the worries you're keeping on your shoulders, never knowing what you need next. All the worries you kept in your heart, really trying to dim your soul. But all of the journey that you're taking, wanna go ahead and set you free. All the steps that you're worried about, baby, just go and learn to be. You gotta be yourself. Baby, oh, you gotta be yourself. Hey, baby, gotta be yourself. Can't be nobody. So all of the worries that I face, I think I'm never gonna see it straight. Worries inside your soul and really learn to run your race. You gotta be yourself. You gotta be yourself. You gotta, hey, babe. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Help me out. Bum bum bum. Keep it going. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Every day I rise, I see living life and it ain't about me. Everybody got something they're facing, and I got to bring some deepness to it. Saying I can't live, can't die, can't fly, can't cry, can't live if I keep on just hating, not singing. But every step I'm taking, gotta learn something behind. 'Cause God made you perfect, baby. Why can't you see? You got every worry that I'm keeping, gotta learn to let it be. All the love you keep inside your heart, you got to learn to set it free. You gotta. Hey, you gotta. Hey, you gotta be yourself. You gotta be yourself. Hey, you gotta be yourself. Hey, you gotta. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all so much. Oh man, that song is a lot of fun. Oh, I'm gonna switch guitars for a second. any musicians in the house tonight? Awesome. Any of you guys take lessons here at this amazing school? Is anybody taking any classes? Oh, awesome, man. I see your Fortnite sweatshirt there, man. What's your instrument? What do you play? What instrument do you play? What kind of music do you play?
I play on drums.
You play with fun?
I play on drums.
Oh, drums are a lot of fun, huh? Oh, I say carrying up me alone. Lord, I am still your child. Oh, I say carrying up me, Lord, 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 yeah, am still your child now. Some days, well, this world is trying to get me down, but I never worry none, 'cause I'm leaning on you. So whatever, say whatever this day might bring, I keep on smiling. Ooh, 'cause I'm leaning on you, Lord. Some days I feel like nothing's making sense no more, but this love I feel, oh, it carries me through. Oh, I said carry me alone, Lord, I am still your child. Whoa. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, One thing I like about doing a solo show is I tend to want to share a lot about what the songs are written about and what inspired them. But a really cool thing that's happened recently is I'll write a song about something that's inspired me or what inspired the song, and then I get to go and ask someone else who enjoys that song what that song means to them. And I find it pretty incredible to see how art gets interpreted different ways and how everyone gets to take their own thing from that art. Anybody know what I mean? It's pretty incredible, isn't it? It's like no two people see the same painting the same way. I try my best to make a road to somewhere. And everyone I meet, I see making always. Tell me how your heart gets broke, thinking nothing's ever gonna change. I'll show you how I taking all my scars and seen my days change. But everyone's got somewhere, somewhere left to dream. So give yourself a break from day to day. See the love it takes, it just shines in your soul. And you may not believe me most days, 'cause the pain on your heart makes it feel impossible, baby. and see it for yourself. 'Cause only one voice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh man, I was talking with the team earlier, and they mentioned that you guys might be interested in a little bit of Q&A this evening too. So, any of you guys been to Hawaii before? Anybody? Ah, nice. It's a beautiful place across the sea. It's got people from all over the world. And I was in the airport talking to somebody about growing up in Hawaii, and they're like, I want to visit, but I know you guys don't like tourists. And I was like, I said, come on, man. I said, everybody's a tourist. I mean, I visit a lot of places. I'm a tourist here right now. And that's what enriches our life. Travel, meeting people, seeing new places, trying new food, experiencing new art. And I said, I don't care where we're from or what's going on. We can't blame the people coming there. It's about how we treat people and how we treat the place. So please come visit Hawaii. Hawaii needs everyone. You guys come over there and shed some love, man. That's what makes the world go round. Any questions? Take some questions in the middle of it quick. All right, I'll make up some questions. Say again?
How did you start music?
I was about so both of my parents played music. My mother's a singer, and my dad was a pianist primarily. And so music was always around me. And as early as I can remember, I just really loved it. And I was actually talking to my mom today about that I was one of those kids, I didn't really talk until I was 3. But it's just like I would sit and listen to music. I would experience that. That was kind of my expression, a place that I loved being at. It's just art and music. And I got my first guitar when I was 13. Before that, it was piano. And then drums came right afterwards. Dude, they're so much fun, but they are so complicated. So my brother is a really great drummer. A lot of my family was music. So it just was always around me all the time. Yeah.
What's your biggest inspiration?
For which instrument? Like
Guitar.
for guitar? That's really hard, man. I guess anyone who I could feel their heart or their personal conviction to the craft and what they do. Meaning, like, if you could close your eyes and hear them just play one note and it would make you feel something, that was the music I loved. So obviously you got like B.B. King. I don't know if you're familiar with Jose Feliciano. Like, dude, I love his music. Like, he did. There's a song called "Windmills of My Mind." So yeah, you gotta look that. You'll love it. Obviously Jimi Hendrix, George Benson, Paco de la Chia. The list goes on. It's just all these players that I would hear some of my parents' vinyls or just hear it something where somebody's playing something. More modernly would probably be John Mayer, Derek Trucks. All those guys, just there's so many out there. I don't know if you heard Eric Krasno, Soul Live. I love those guys too. There's so many players, and it's just the thing I love about guitar, and especially is I don't know how many thousands of years it's been around. There's still new players that come out and approach it in a way I've not heard before, and it just blows my mind. So, yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
You're from Hawaii, so are you involved in ooks and maybe slaki as well?
I learned ukulele. I didn't bring one with me this time, unfortunately. I gotta bring it back with me next time. Someone asked me in the lobby, said, "Did you bring a ukulele?" I was like, "No." But if I thought about it, I'm sure there's one in this building somewhere. I should have asked. Slack key, sadly, I didn't learn much slack key. It's for a really weird reason. I think it's just interesting how my brain works. It's just, I love music and how I approach it, and I've met kind of two different types of artists that I spend a lot of time with, and some are, they want to, how's the simplest way to say this? Okay, so imagine this is a car, right? And so you want to take this one car that you know really well and take it as many places as you can. And then I've met some artists who are like, I want to try to drive every vehicle in the world to the same destination. And I was like, whoa. So for me, that's where my brain thought about alternate tunings. So it's like, okay, I want to take this one tuning that I like, and I want to take it as many places as I can. And so far, I've met 3 people in my life who, they're really crazy friends of mine, who are just like, I want to change as many tunings as possible and go as many places as possible. So there's one gentleman, his name is LT. We call him LT Smooth. You should look him up. He's from New Zealand and lives on the big island of Oahu. This guy makes up his own tunings. And in the middle of performing, he'll like retune to a different slack key guitar and just keep soloing. So I guess being around those kind of people, I just was just like, wow. And I just never really experimented with it much. So sadly, I didn't learn much slack key, but I was definitely inspired by it. It was definitely around me all the time. Yes?
Do you like or listen to classical music?
I love classical. That was my first love. I was actually trying to teach some of my kids for Elise 2 days ago. But I think one of my daughters is really into singing a lot. One's into dancing. I've got 5 kids. Yeah. One of my daughters, my oldest one, she's really into singing and drawing. And then my third daughter, she's really into dancing. I think my second daughter and my youngest kid, my son, they're going to be the drummers in my house. So far, they all look at the guitar and they're kind of like, that's Dad's thing. Yeah. Any more questions before I jump into something? Make sure. Oh, yeah. What do I love the most about music? That's a great question. I was just talking to my wife about something today, and it kind of spun back to my childhood. And I guess about, like I just mentioned earlier, not really talking till I was about 3 and stuff. To me, music is real as like walking in that door, is as tangible as like walking into a new building. Each time that I hear a chord or something that someone's playing, it takes me completely into a place. It feels like I can touch it, I can see it, I can experience it. And I don't really have many more words to describe it. It's just one of the most ultimate and pure experiences that I can experience in this lifetime. For me, it's just listening to music, being able to play it and be a part of it. Yeah. I know it's kind of a open-ended answer. I saw another hand go up back there. Yeah?
How do you get this proficient in your music?
Oh,
What's
me.
the secret?
Thank you for that compliment. I actually don't think that I have it together that well. I'm always picking on myself. I spend a lot of hours with my instrument, and I think the hardest thing, the biggest hurdle, is making peace with sounding like you. I think anyone in here who's ever done any kind of creative anything has probably tossed away a beautiful piece of art or music because it sounded too much like them. It's hard to value what you create, and it's hard to value yourself, because today, it's interesting because every day we wake up as ourselves. That's who we see in the mirror. That's who we hear thinking. That's who we see cooking or whatever. So to us, it can feel mundane. But for me to experience your life, even for a day, is extraordinary. Does that make sense? I can never be you. I could never get your perspective, or I could never have your expressions. So for me to get to observe you expressing something in an instrument or with art, to me is extraordinary. It's amazing. To you, you might think, it's just me. I just did it in 5 minutes. So I think that's sort of the ultimate freedom. It's the biggest hurdle, is being okay with being yourself and sounding like yourself. All the technical stuff will come and go, and you can learn something with repetition if it's what you want to do. But my dad he taught himself guitar, and it was really funny. When I went back and listened to a lot of the recordings after years and years went by, I was like, man, my dad was playing the same 2 chords all the time. But he took us completely around the world with those 2 chords. Like, when he played guitar, he would tell us bedtime stories and whatnot. And it would just be 2 chords like this, you guys. It would just be like, and then the little mouse came out the door, and he was like creeping through the kitchen to find some cheese, and it was like, and then the parents came in and turned on the lights, and it was going on, and we would all be like, hinging at the side of the sofa, right? And I didn't understand how special that experience was, and to have that idea was some of the greatest songs in the world are just 2 or 3 chords. We can do whatever we want with notes and rhythm and all that stuff, but it doesn't matter how many notes I want to play for you or how fast I want to go. If I'm not saying anything to you with the notes, you're going to feel it. More than you know it, you're going to feel like nothing's really going on. If I'm just, just doing whatever. So that was really hard. The hardest thing for me to learn was to, one, value who I am, what you have to say, what your gift is, why you're here on this rock spinning in the middle of space, why you exist. And that's one of the hardest things to look into. And then, why do you have the gift of expression through the arts? And then figure out what that is for you. And I'm sure you've probably written something or played something that someone in your life thinks is extraordinary. And you've probably, I see her looking at you right now, you've probably just dismissed it. So I'd encourage you to record that thing that you think isn't worth anything, man. I'm pretty sure you could blow our minds. Yes?
Where do you learn the songs?
I think you're gonna have a lot more fun than I did when I was learning. When I was learning, we didn't have YouTube yet. So I would sit next to a vinyl record player, and I would play it back over and over and over, or a cassette tape. So you'd have to play it, listen to it, try to play along, and then rewind it, and then do it again, then rewind it. Now the cool thing is with YouTube, if your parents take you on there or not, you can actually look at video of the person playing it, see how they use their hands and where they put it. So for you, for drumming, have you heard of Dave Grohl? The Foo Fighters? No. If your parents want you to listen to him, he's like one of my favorite rock drummers. Yeah, it's so much fun. I see him, he's like, all right, we gotta check that out. It's really cool because with drums, it's really just learning each of your limbs. So if your teacher's teaching you how to do your hi-hat and your snare and your kick and your stuff at the same time, just start there. Sky's the limit, man. Want to know my secret? I'll practice really hard, 5 minutes of what I'm supposed to learn, and then I do 5 minutes of just whatever random. And then I go right back to 5 minutes of practice, then 5 minutes of random, then 5 minutes of practice, and 5 minutes of random. That sound pretty good? Yes?
Growing up with music in your house, do you have any music that you don't like? Do you like opera? Do you like bluegrass?
I love opera. I love Nessa Durma, and that's one of my favorites. And then music that I don't like. So it's really funny because I think it changes over time. When I was really young, I hated rock and roll. Yeah, because my first love was classical and then flamenco and then some forms of jazz. And the reason was because those styles were melody first, in my opinion. And then there was rock, and it was just all like crazy, right? And I didn't understand it at all until I turned 13. Like everybody else after you turn 13. Then all of a sudden I was like, I'm so frustrated. And then I just loved rock. But growing up, my older sister, like her bedroom was next to mine, and she's a year older than me. All she would listen to, like, there was not even a transition time. It was back to back. It was like, what was it? Vivaldi Four Seasons, and then Megadeth. It was like song to song. It was those two. And so, yeah, I did not understand metal for the longest time, but now I've grown an appreciation for it. Yeah, the one thing that stayed true for so long, and I'm so sorry if anybody plays this instrument, this one instrument that kind of bothers me a little bit, and that's clarinet. I don't know why. I don't know why. I always laughed, and I was like, I think it's another instrument trying to be a saxophone, and I think that's what always bothered me, but there are some amazing clarinet players, but everybody has a thing that they just don't quite understand. It's not their tea, and that's just not my tea. It's clarinet. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna jump into a couple more songs, and if you guys, you guys are like, what? You hating clarinet, bro? All right, where should we go musically, you guys? What style you want? What do you want to do? You want rock? This dude's like, you better hit me with some rock, dude. All right, you want rock? A rock, a ballad, okay. Let me see what I can do for you, bud. All right, I obviously haven't got drums. Is that cool? I can do pretend drums. All right, let me see what I got. Do guitar rock? Yeah. Okay. All right. What's your name? What's your name, man?
Alex.
Alex. This goes for you, dude. Is that volume all right for you guys? Yeah? Should it go up a little bit or leave it there? Nobody answered. Everybody was just like... This song's called King of the World. He said he wanna be the king of the heart. I don't know if you can play that quiet. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. It can't be quiet. He said you want to be the king of the world, but we sitting on top of the world. Hey, you just can't see your troubles up there. Everywhere I go, taking all my fears, all the little worries, trying to find a way to make you break. I wanted you to believe now. Hey, 'cause I want to be the king of the world. But we sitting on top of the world. Hey, you just can't see your troubles up there. be the king of the world. But when you're sitting on top of the world, hey, you just can't see troubles up there. Hey, you said I wanna be the king of the world. But when you're sitting on top of the world, hey, you just can't see your troubles up there. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. And then you said a ballad, right? You want like a soul ballad or a smooth ballad or soul, something like something like that? So I ain't here to lead you, but understand I ain't no stepping stone. See me kneeling in the furnace, having faith when my bills ain't paid. But don't treat me as a saint when I struggle every day, crawling through my darkness, trying to bring a little light. Are we handing all our pearls to the swine? 'Cause we feel like our goals align. Got me feeling all dirty inside, but makes me wonder if I'm meant to stay away. Why's it beautiful? If I'm meant to stay away, why's it beautiful? Yeah. Like a moth to a flame. Why is it beautiful, yeah? You know we pull each other through, like how I depend on you. You know we pull each other through, like how I depend on you. Let the love shine through. Let your burning down. It seems so easy to follow the light, so. But all I got to going off of is the truth I got inside, and ain't nowhere to hide. 'Cause stuff won't stop behind the day. If I'm meant to stay away, why is it beautiful? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Say again?
It's 8:31.
You ready to roll, bud, huh? All right, can I do one more song, Alex? It's good? All right. Dude, don't ever lose that honesty, man. They said it ain't no use, babe, looking for love anymore. They say that life is about getting our dreams, but I ain't sure. 'Cause there's so much more than me worth living for. So there's so much more than me worth living for. You stand on top of a mountain, baby, with a heart full of sea. Capture everybody, hey, while you long to be free now. There's so much more than me. There's so much more than me, baby. There's so much more than me worth living for. Don't just speak about it, 'cause I've seen that before. Won't it be about it? Learn to love a little more. We can't live without this. I know you see me try. I know you see me try. I know you see me try. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you guys so much, man. I'm gonna give you guys one more song before we head out of here today. I usually love to end with this song. Y'all know what song it is. This song's called Before You Go. And it's just meant to be a reminder that all of us are made out of love. Everybody's worthy of love. And we all need it. No matter how tough we think we are some days, we really do need love. I have learned for all of my life, when our hands are empty, that's when we are free. And I have seen all of my days when we are small, that's when we're at our best. So before you go, we want you to know that we love you as our own. Before you go, before you walk away, before you walk away, know that you're never alone. it seems so easy. You get trapped in lies with all of this pain and all this confusion tries to get you down. Oh, but I say no. That's when you fly before you go. We want you to know that we love you as our own. Before you go, want you to know that we love you as our own. Once again, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys, man. I don't want to say thank you. A big thank you to the whole staff here, hosting me, everyone. Big shout out to our friends Steve and Jacques on the sound and lights and everything here. Before I get out here on this song, man, you guys want to help me sing this chorus one time? Yeah? The words are quite simple. It's before you go, we want you to know that we love you as our own. You guys ready? Before you go, we want you to know that we love you as our own. Before you go, we want you to know that we love you as our own. We recently made some sweatshirts and t-shirts that say made of love, handle with care. And I made those with the idea that how different the world would be if every person we met, no matter where they were, the first thing we were reminded of is that that person was made of love. It'd be a whole different world, wouldn't it? I know I'm just one crazy guy from Hawaii up here barefooted, enjoying some time playing guitar and singing for you guys tonight, but that also lives in every single one of you guys, man. I'm just up here to be a reminder this evening. So we're gonna sing this one more time, then I'm gonna come out there and hang out with you guys and say hello and shake your hands, and thank you so much for hanging out. We're gonna do this chorus quick, you ready? Cause Alex got places to be, y'all. I love you so much, Alex. Dude, you're the best, bro. Yeah, I meant what I said earlier, Alex. Keep that honesty, man. As grown-ups, we start bottling up our thoughts and stuff too hard, and it just makes us go crazy. It goes like this. No matter what you're going through, before you go, guys so much. God bless you. Mahalo. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you.